The throw to the plate. He slides. He's safe. Inside the park, home run. Javier Baez. Cubs lead 2-0.
Don't get any bigger than this. Welcome to Game 7 of the World Series. Everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Zero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them. They have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see. Right at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second.
Digging in, Victor.
This guy, he's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there.
First offering on its way. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matt.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Striding in now for the
man down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big league.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now. Get the boys going.
Javi Benoit gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. His second home run of the series, and the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little
Giancarlo Stanton.
Up that home run was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting third.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
Here's big Aaron Judge looking to get 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rendon moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now with the plate, Devin Mesoraco.
The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Herrera is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Next will be the designated hitter.
A little bit too much of the plate.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an in. Up next for the Rangers, up against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4.
Run out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Robles is over. 1 down. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Coming to the plate now, playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the series, as the Rangers take control here. It's now 4-1. Samuel to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Odubel Herrera, the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Murphy ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2-1-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to. Leading off the inning, Wes Felice. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. The speedy Trey Turner
Pushing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance.
Your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you. Find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Judge is there, makes the catch in the side. Here's J.D.
I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit. Leading.
Hard on the ground toward short. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in and ready for an. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 2nd home run of the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him.
There's Rougned Odor now.
That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. So the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. And now Bryce Harper.
We're moving along this one heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. Just an absolute laser that time. And now is Anthony Rendon. Single his first time up. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The left fielder, number 50.
First at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now
Here's
batting,
Daniel Murphy now.
second base.
Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he lifted down the line in left. After it is Cespedes, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing.
Well, after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
On the ground to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Here's the center field. The 2-1. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The right fielder, number
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the start. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, don't get ahead.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Hit in the air out to center field. Robles has a read on it. Two gone. Here's Joey Gallo. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
second baseman.
Riding in one. He strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Digging in for his second. Nelson as we get the inning underway.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. Trey Turner. Point. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about
Victor Robles. In 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Here's Bryce Harper now. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third. So the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. And now Anthony Rendon.
It often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Judge is there as he makes the catch, and they'll. Here's Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Murphy over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now
Digging in and looking for more. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get
the 2-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Murphy to his right. He has it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
In location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's a high pop-up. And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tap down the line. Guzman has it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in once again. The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. And 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole. Now the 2-0 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. Arise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. His second home run of the series as they push this lead up to 9 now. Getting plenty of souvenirs. Joey Gallo now. Find a gap somewhere. He'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now.
He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Standing. Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base. Welcome back to Arlington. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start
the battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit. Throwing to second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes.
Into the box, Victor Robles. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Herrera.
Gone!
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to pick. And now Bryce Harper. A shot to first base and caught there to end the... Blake Trinan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Robles ranging back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a triple, his third hit of the night.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get into history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the...
Here it comes on 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Here's Jim. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink.
Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there. Trying to pick things up. The 3-0. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Here's Rougned Odor.
He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third. In now is Anthony Rendon. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Herrera's there. Makes the play, one away. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Guy's going right. He wants to pitch backwards. A little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter.
Here's Daniel Murphy. 9 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We'll get a lolook at Austin Adams. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Austin.
2-2. Rendon down to third. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Rangers.
So standing in, into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Murphy calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers.
Ready once again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on it. Now the 1-2 pitch. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. One away. Digging into. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Heading after it is Judge. 2 down. Digging in once again. West down to their final out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Stanton on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, nobody was going to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. Get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes.
Looking for number 1,500. And the 0-2 to Kevin Pillar.